Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a viewer requested video, and that was to do a comparison between my Nice BB and they're filled, my Nice Mini that I just got a few weeks ago and revealed on the channel. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully this will be informative and helpful to those of you who might be in the market for one of these pieces. So with that, let's get into the comparison. So let's start with my older piece, which is the Nice BB. I had to think about that for a second. So I should have, again, looked this up, but I'm pretty sure that there are 4 sizes of the Nice, or at least there used to be. So there was a size just called the Nice that's bigger than this. Then there's the Nice BB. Then there is the Nice Mini. And then there's the Nano, I think I have that all correct. So I'm sure one of you will correct me in the comments below if I'm not saying that correctly. So the Nice BB is 9.4 inches across, 6.7 inches high, and 5.1 inches in depth. And it is currently retailing for $1,290 here in the United States. The Nice Mini comes in at 7.9 inches across, 5.3 inches in height, and 4.7 inches in depth. And it costs $1,230. So only a $60 difference between the Mini and the BB. So probably the biggest difference, clearly, between these two is the size of them, obviously, and that's the whole point, right? You know, Louis Vuitton often does multiple sizes of the same type of item. So this one, as you can see, obviously has Vachetta leather and it has the gold hardware. Mine has definitely seen better days, I would say. I definitely have some watermarks, as you can see here on the handles. I actually bought this pre-loved off of the Real, I'm pretty sure. You obviously unzip these two. One difference that you'll see is the Nice BB has this zippered compartment at the top. Let me set that down, I have things in it. And it basically just, the pocket just goes to, you know, basically the bottom kind of the top. Let me show you what I generally used to keep in here. I'm actually not using this currently because I got my skincare fridge back. Most of these products live now either in my skincare fridge or they just live on my makeup desk. So I'll try. It's all gonna like tip all over the place. But as you can see, the main thing that I would say about this, and I would say my biggest, or the thing that I notice the most between this size and the Mini is the height. So if you have, you know, taller products like this, or for example, my Nira laser, you probably should go with this because as you can see, this closes just fine. But I tried when I got the Mini to move some of these products into the Mini and they just really don't work. I think this worked. This is my vitamin C serum. Yeah, that did, but like even my Retin-A was a little too tall, as was my, I think, well, no, the Elta MD fit. But anyway, basically I would say this is good for taller products. Now you can kind of see how mine like does this like dip in here because mine literally has sat for years just like this. I never closed it, it was just open. So like the weight of the flap kind of, you know, makes it go in. Okay, so let me show you what I have in here and then I can show you the interior. And this could hold even a little bit more. I definitely have room for probably at least three more products depending on the size. So like I said, I have my Nira laser. I've got my snail mucus, whatever it is. I have my sunscreen by Ulta MD. I have my Inky List vitamin C serum. I have my prescription Retin A from Agency is who I use. I have this Paula's Choice exfoliate. It's 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I alternate that with the lotion P50 1970. And I'm almost out of this, which like I said has lasted me for probably almost 2 years. This Laneige cream skin, and I literally use that every night. Like, I don't know how that product has lasted that long, but it has. And then my La Mer treatment lotion. So all of that was in here. You can see mine is dirty. I've not used a liner on this. I guess I don't really understand the point of using a liner on this because this is wipeable. Like, that's the whole point of it being a cosmetic case, like a train case, is that it can be wipeable. Anyway, so like I said, you've got this zip pocket up here. You also have a slit pocket here in the back, which is a little bit bigger. And then in the front, you have, hopefully you can see, there's 2 slit pockets here. I have never used those pockets, not once, never. I don't know what I would put in them. I mean, I don't even know what you could fit in there. I have only taken this traveling once. I did take it when David and I went to Europe in September of 2021. I used this essentially for my skincare. I did have a whole separate makeup, like folding makeup bag that had my shampoo in it and, you know, like hair products and makeup and brushes and toothbrush and stuff like that. And fragrance, I think. So, like I said, only took this traveling once. Here's my issue with this bag traveling. For the most part, when I travel, I'm traveling domestically and I'm traveling generally with just a carry-on. This bag in a carry-on takes up a hell of a lot of space, and I could probably fit a lot of what is in my like travel makeup case or bag thing that it's got like 4 sections and it folds kind of in and zips. It's from Amazon. I'll link it below. I could fit it in here, but it would just sort of be all on top of each other with no sense of organization, and that would drive me nuts. So like I said, I was able to take this traveling to Europe because 1, I had several suitcases that I could put this in, and 2, I was bringing full-size products that then, you know, needed to be sort of in a case this size so that I could bring all my other stuff in that, you know, toiletry makeup pouch, not pouch, but carrier thingy mabobber. So, you know, I wouldn't say that this is the most travel friendly. Like I said, especially if you travel mostly domestically and if you fly with carry-on. Now, you know, if I was going away for, I don't know, a couple of weeks or something, and we were going somewhere domestically so that I'm going to take an actual checked bag, yeah, then maybe I might. I probably would throw all those things that were just in it, even though now I have them in my skincare fridge. I probably would pull this out and utilize that for that. But yeah, other than that, I don't think that this is the best for traveling. All right, let's move on to this cutie. And you can probably tell from the smile on my face how much I am loving this bag. So, as I said, the Nice BB used to sit on my makeup desk for years and generally has always held skincare type items. When I got this, I was hoping that I essentially could just transfer most of what was in there in here. So I thought that this would be great because, you know, the footprint is obviously a little bit smaller, as you could have heard from the dimensions, but unfortunately it was the height, because what I decided is, because I didn't like what happened to the BB with the thing on the back here, because I kept it like open, is that I wanted to always have this closed and shut on my makeup desk. And so because of that, I'm limited to this height, which is, as a reminder again, 5.3 inches. compared to 6.7. So the Nice BB is like another 1.5 inches taller than this, which really makes a difference in the size products that you can accommodate. So just like the BB, you've got the top handle that says, I don't think I said this, but you know, it says Louis Vuitton Paris here. Obviously mine is in the beautiful fuchsia color. The other difference, I'll show you super quickly here, is that the BB does have this hardware piece that attaches to the chaff or whatever that is on the top, versus the mini, and I'm guessing probably the nano, just has this like leather bit that it goes through. So it just kind of pulls up like this. It reminds me a lot of the Pochette Matisse top handle, if you're familiar with that. It's very similar, and that you can just push down. Obviously this one, as you can see, is in the silver hardware because technically these were done in the men's collection when they initially came out. You open it up and you see this absolutely gorgeous fuchsia interior. You can see several differences here now. This does not have any pocket up here, no zipper, anything. You can see I do have a little, couple little like spatula kind of things tucked in that one pocket there. And that does say Louis Vuitton. I can't see what it says right now, I'll tell you later. And there are no front pockets or those little slip pockets at all, which again, to me, I could care less because I don't use those. This was helpful, like I said, just to kind of keep the little spatula kind of thing so I don't have to dip my finger in my products. It stays a little more sanitary, plus it doesn't get under my nails if I'm, you know, wearing longer nails. But anyway, so I will just kind of tip this and show you what I have in here. So like I said, I was a little bit limited in what I could put in here. So what I did is these products used to live in my top desk drawer of my makeup desk. I took them out and then put them in here. So this is basically the second half of my skincare routine. It's basically all of my moisturizers, as well as my Vintner's Daughter serum. So that's what I keep in here. So let's take out what's in here. And like I said, I've got these little spatula things. This is specifically a Clé de Peau one. It came with this, which is neck cream, which I was very happy that I had this because I actually ran out of my other neck cream. I had been trying the Sisley Paris neck cream, and while I like that one, this one will be the one I'll continue with. I really like this one better. It's definitely more emollient. I mean, like I put this on this morning and my skin is still super soft and moisturized. Obviously I already showed you that. There's my Vintner's Daughter botanical serum. This is the La Mer eye cream that I use. This is the La Mer Creme de la Mer. This is what I use at night. This is the La Mer Soft Moisturizing Cream. This is my day cream that I use. And then I just have a Laneige lip sleeping mask in here. So now you can see the inside of this as well. Again, I'm not planning on getting an organizer for this. I just think one, it takes up space and there's a limited space in here to begin with. And two, it's wipeable. Like that's the whole point. This one, I don't know what that one, I didn't look. This one was made in Italy, and oh, I still have the textile card in here. But yeah, I'm so happy I got this, you guys. I just look at it every day on my makeup table and it just makes me smile because the pink, it's the pink. So there you go, my friends. That is the comparison between the Nice BB and the Nice Mini. Hopefully that was helpful to you to kind of see what can fit in both of them, what kind of sort of products, at least from, you know, kind of a skincare, I guess, perspective. Like I said, you could throw makeup in either one of those, but it's just gonna like pile on top of each other. So I kind of feel like it needs to be like sort of larger like skincare items, because then yeah, anyway. You know, my BB has held up really well, aside from the fact that I sort of kind of screwed up the back by the way I used it for several years in a row. But otherwise, you know, it looks great. Yes, there's some water spots on the Vachetta, but it's a toiletry bag. I mean, it's a vanity. It's going to get water spots. It's around skincare and makeup and liquids. So I think you just have to assume the worst and hope for the best, maybe, or use some Apple Guard and then you should be fine. But I do love the new color ones because obviously this is a treated leather, so you don't have to worry about the water spots. And yeah, I mean, I love the fact that it's wipeable on the inside. As I mentioned, I don't think there's any need for a liner in these because, like I said, I think you're just going to take up room. I don't really think they're going to give you that much organization. I think mostly, and if they do give you organization, it's going to eat up room for products that you could have put in it if you didn't use the organizer. And you don't need the organizer to protect it because that's the whole purpose of the bag. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. Let me know in the comments below if you had to pick one or the other, the BB or the mini, which one would you pick up? There's not a big price difference. So, you know, if I was going for value for money, I would go for the BB, but if I was going for travel purposes, I would go for the mini. But let me know in the comments below your perspective. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you here. Just click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. I also have a new channel, which is sort of to memorialize and follow along on my health journey, which at the moment is focused on weight loss. So I would love for you to join me over there. There will be a link in the description box for that channel. And if you haven't had enough of me yet, I'll pop another video up here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.